frequency task. Is this the last section? I believe it is. I really wanted my effort was to listen to a little bit of the feedback and try to leave as much room as I can for questions. Consistency pattern. Out of 100 top factors, 10 points. Okay? Again, not much gray area here, not much in between. 0 to 10 points for your consistency. What's going to qualify for as good consistency for your search plan? Of your coming from your SEO person, your SEO provider, you're making SEO updates yourself, whomever that source is. The magic answer is weekly and monthly. If your search plan, and that doesn't mean being consistent for 2 or 3 months in a row. It means to get a jump on the game and actually get good positions on the first and second pages, is having a plan in place that's going to make all these updates on a weekly and monthly basis. Santa, I got to put Santa in there. We're just going to pretend he's looking at code there. So audits. Gentleman with his head cut off. Is Paul in the room? Okay, he's not. And the reason I ask is, so audits. Now it's important to audit your site once in a while for certain updates. And you can use compete.com. How many of you guys have heard of compete.com? Food's coming out. It's a good way if your competitor has more than 1,000 visitors per month. Check out how much traffic they're getting. You can look at it. Compete.com. And this score yourself from 0 to 5, and you get a 5 only if you are doing all these 100 top factors on a consistent basis. If not, your score is going to be on the lower end. So the top 100 factors, the reason I mentioned Paul is one of our senior account managers, and one time I overheard Paul, and he was explaining SEO as a resume, and at the time I kind of thought that was silly. I haven't told him this. But that could not be a better analogy of your SEO strategy and your plan, because essentially what's going to get Google to take out your resume out of the pack from the others? That is, if your competitor has 30 resume qualifications, and over here you've got 30 different resume qualifications. Okay, so we've got 100 pretty evenly matched resumes. The resume that stands out is the one that has all 100 factors on it. That's the one that gets pulled out of the pile. And that's pretty easy to achieve if your search plan incorporates these factors. Fifth, creativity and human growth. I was laughing because Leslie earlier, I caught that she mentioned the banana, so she stole some of my thunder. But this is important. So what's the job of your SEO? It is currently, and it's going to continue to be more in the future, to have good partnerships and good relationships. And a part of that can be creativity out of the box. Okay, we are kind of in a competitive field. We're competing for Austin SEO, and in different markets, we leverage other ways to get exposure way outside of Austin, and we also market outside and have business outside of Texas. So one of the ways we do that is we get kind of crazy sometimes. We also came up with an event in Austin called Urban Breadcrumbs. We did a pilot of it probably 3-4 months now. We're going to do it again big. Urban Breadcrumbs is you run around with your smartphone and you check into businesses, and the only way you prove that you checked into businesses is using your Twitter app. Take a picture of it, you tag it. What's the other benefit of that? The businesses you talk to say, you're going to do what? You're going to get people to check into my business that have never heard of me before as part of your race? I want to do this. So, sometimes it takes some creativity, but have fun with it. SEO can be really fun, especially when a small but important part of it can have to do with that human growth element and the social part of it, which is only going to become more and more important.